Hello, this is Serrano Keith Baldier from Texas Justice Review. Today, Dallas County sees one of his first Republican judges in family court. Governor Abbott has appointed Ashley Wysocki to the 103 Family District Court. The previous judge, Mary Brown, she was a write-in candidate, and her term expired at the end of January 2026. So it's an open seat, and once it's an open seat and there's no election, the governor gets the right to appoint a judge to that seat. And right now, since Mary Brown, who's a Democrat, she was a write-in candidate, there was really no one to hold that seat. And she did a write-in. Nobody ran for it. She did a write-in candidate, and that's how she won the seat. And her term was expired on January, which is about 4 days ago. And the governor appointed Ashley, I hope I'm saying Wysocki, her name correctly. So here's what we know. She's on the 103 District Court, Family Court docket right now. Let's see, where's her history? She was also, this is not the first time. In 2000, she's been appointed about 4 times. I had her history and it just disappeared on me. But in 2023, the governor also, December 2024, she was appointed to 162. I think she was also appointed to 156 and 44. It was just short terms. It was just 1 year. So she's a judge that, I guess it's a fill-in judge. I don't want to insult her, but that's what it is. And in 2000, it says Governor Abbott appoints Wysocki to 162 District Court in Dallas County and will expire in December 31st, 2024. So here's what this one says. This one says Governor Abbott appoints Ashley Wysocki as judge of the 103 Judicial District Court in Dallas County. I don't know why they don't say family court. It's family court. It's a different animal. And set to expire in December 2026. Also goes on to say, or until her successor shall be duly elected or qualified. I think she can also run for this office. I don't know. Here's her history. Wysocki of Dallas is an attorney and mediator. She previously served as judge of the 162, 62nd, 254th, and 44th Judicial District Court. She's a member of the Texas Bar Association, the Dallas Bar Association, the Federalist Society, the American Bar Association. She receives a Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology of the University of Texas in Austin, and a member of the Business Administration and Business Doctorate, Texas University. So that's a little bit of her history. She's coming in as a judge. I think she's been a judge for about, I would say about 6 years, 5 years. This is the 6th year being a judge, but that's her span of being a judge, being appointed only 1 year. What else can I tell you about her? Let's see. Okay, so Mary Brown, she succeeded Mary Brown. Her term expired on January 31st. What else? I'll try to do post-production and show you a photo of who she is. And or I'll just leave it as is, and you'll know she's a new judge. She's a Republican. She's a Republican because Abbott, of course, will never appoint a Democrat unless he wants to lose his office. And her husband, Michael, I think I went on his Facebook page doing some research, and there was a Collin County Republican event that he was promoting where supposedly she was part of it. I looked at the profile. I have seen none of the Democrats at her events, her fundraisers going back to 2021. I know most of the Democratic judges by face. So just a few on the higher courts, the higher floor, 6 and 7, I don't really know. But I've not seen any one of the Democratic judges. Dallas County has only Democratic judges except for one. I think that's about 48 to 60 something judges total. And there is no Republican except one. If I don't want to count that, or if I just want to count family court has a space for 7 family court judges. All 7, including Mary Brown, was Democrat. Now, with her going into 301, she's a Republican sandwiched between all the Democratic family court judges. Most of the Democratic family court judges has associate judges. So 7, that would be 14 Democratic family court judges, because a Democrat judge would pick a Democrat lawyer to be an associate judge. She does not yet have an associate judge. Just a phone number. There's no name. I know Drew was a former judge. His name was Drew. Oh, her name was Drew, of Mary Brown, but that's gone. The entire website is cleaned. So Judge Ashley here does not yet. She just got elected. Her photo is not even on the website. So they're working with that. And about, I guess, it took 6 months for them to put the appeal court judges, the Republicans, up. So they got to take a photo of her, put it up on the website, get the tech and digital, all that kind of stuff to do that. What do I think her appointment is a good thing? I think she's a conservative, and conservative are more biblically minded when it comes to family court. But I haven't seen her case. I haven't heard any complaints or good things about her yet. Her rulings. My concern is more men in the courtroom are being disenfranchised and alienated by these Democratic judges. I'm not sure she'll do the same thing. I looked at her swearing photograph, and she's not swearing on the Bible. Her hand is in her pocket. Let me make sure that is true. So, yeah, she's been sworn in by a judge who I do not recognize also. He looks like Cary Grant. I'll post his photo. She's swearing in, and the name in the middle there is Mary Brown. They should have removed that name. So her hand is in her pocket while she's swearing in. She's not swearing into the Bible. And most of marriages are done by the Bible, biblical laws. And my pet peeve is these judges disrespect biblical laws. And because women have to be most of the flux into court to destroy their marriage, you want judges that is going to hold them accountable, because most of the time they're bored when they want to destroy their spiritual obligations and the swearing to oath, because she's swearing to an oath here. And when people come before these family court judges, they just brutalize the men mostly. Kids suffer. They get all these organizations involved, and they just basically destroy families. And this has been